Adam Kokesh, who's been on the show many times, and I follow him there, and he says, oh, McAfee does, and he's saying emphatically, apparently, he didn't kill himself. So let's see what he's saying over here, guys. Oh, hi, everybody.
Me watching Fake Mike Real News, watching Adam Kokesh. Watching me?
Time to bring an important message right now, having just heard the news of the death of my former running mate, John McAfee. And it is pretty obvious that he did not commit suicide in jail, that the official story is bullshit. There's some cover-up, some massive lie going on about John McAfee's death. He said in person, he said on my show, he said on social media several times that he would not commit suicide in jail, he would not commit suicide locked up in prison. And I would like to echo that sentiment, if only for the illusion of my own protection at this point, that if I am jailed, I will never commit suicide locked up. It's not going to happen. If I die in jail, you will know it will not have been by suicide. I would also like to point out that another friend of mine, Johnny Hurley of Colorado, died recently in very suspicious circumstances as a good Samaritan intervening in a shooting where a police officer died. And it is becoming clear that police responding shot him by accident, believing that he was the active shooter as opposed to the one intervening who bravely, by eyewitness accounts now coming out, was the one who stopped the shooter. So I ask for your help in calling attention to both of these cases, John McAfee and Johnny Hurley, and make sure that their deaths were not in vain and that no other activists are killed by government again this way. Thank you.
I also will never kill myself if I'm in jail.
His work, one, because I agree with a lot of the stuff that he says, but two, then this is proof of how people are shadow banned. Now, they haven't deleted his channel, but on his channel has 250,000 subscribers. I will upload a video and I have less than 10,000 and I get more views on most of my videos than he does, which is just proof to me, total proof that that Kokesh is being shadow banned. What do you guys think of?
I don't know, Kokesh doesn't really come out with much more than 2-hour videos now. I think that's kind of a thing of the past.
Well, let me put this out here too, and I'll get your take on both of it. I'm not going to read this whole article. This is from Newsweek too. So you got somebody from the Liberty Movement, and you also got John McAfee is on a Newsweek. Ominous suicide tweets stir Epstein-style conspiracies after death in jail, and he has these tweets. It's right here. Take a look what he says right here. This is according to McAfee. I am content in here. I have friends. Oh, we're going to go to the actual. Hold on. Let's go to the actual tweet. This article is really just about this tweet. Here's a tweet, the actual tweet, so you can see. Sorry, guys, ranting, raving, but why am I not following? I am content in here, our friends. The food is good, all is well. Know if I hang myself, a la Epstein, it will be no fault of mine. What do you boys think about that?
Proof is in the pudding, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pretty damning.
So if I'm unsuccessful, unrealized, and you find me dead, somebody killed me.
Same thing here. I'm not accident prone. I would never kill myself.
At 2:30, almost 3 o'clock in the morning, one of his brothers in a completely different state, across the country, one of his brothers was woken out of his sleep by 2 plainclothes officers. They presented their badges. They were real police officers. And they had said, "Oh, your brother's dead. We need you to come and identify the body." Now, this, obviously it's not true because my business partner is still alive. But what the police were doing was sending a clear message that, oh, you could be dead at any point in time, and we're gonna hassle your family about it.
Yeah, and then oops, sorry, oh, we made a mistake, but not really.
Yeah,
I had a incident where a car was tampered with that I was supposed to take to the protest I organized.
yeah. At 3 o'clock in the morning, 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. That's the witching hour.
Yeah, just a mistake.
Yeah. Oops, sorry, it's just a mistake.
The cop that grabbed my junk twice, and I said, "Hey, don't grab my dick, dog! Yo, dog, why you grab my dick?
Get your hand off my penis!
Get your hands off my penis!" So, this is a good question in the chat. Which is faker, McAfee's suicide or Will's mic? Now that's a question right there.
If I remember correctly, they were like on the stairs or near the top of the stairs. It was very crowded when the cop grabbed his dick twice.
And so that cop, right, who first said he didn't do it, there was an investigation that said he didn't do it, and the cameras that were there in the State House went out, just like the cameras outside of Epstein's jail cell, just like the cameras outside of the Pentagon, just like the cameras outside of Las Vegas, just like the cameras outside of the Boston bombing, just like the cameras when Diane. You know what? The NSA are the largest holders of cheese pizza in the world. And I said, what? And then I thought about it. Yeah, duh. These guys have everything. They can see everything. And so they know, oh, well, this guy's got that, this guy's got that, and they have it all.
They got all the dirt
On their servers. And yet, they don't ever find those guys. They don't bust up any of those rings. You've never heard of that ever. You may heard of the FBI or police busting up a ring, but the NSA never does. But they can
security for who?
Spy on you. Thing. Subway's tuna sandwiches found to contain no tuna fish DNA.
Doesn't surprise me. They only found less than 50% of chicken in Canadian chicken sandwiches.
Lab test find following a lawsuit. It says New York Times report had 60 inches of Subway
tuna-like dressing. Eat fresh. GMO garbage.
This is old.
See, Subway is a clear example of when you spend more money on advertising than ingredients or your product. But people see it on the screen and they want it. By the way, the reason Subway doesn't have fish in their fish is because there's no fish left. Humanity, you morons, you fished all the fish. 144,000, eh? I'm sure many of you will know the significance of that number in processional mathematics. So they give other mosquitoes viruses to combat malaria. Are you sure, Google? And is malaria really a problem in Florida?
This, but this dude probably had some bad things happen to him as a child, and now he's doing the same thing. But this is yet another thing we see with Disney and all these connections, and it's just another case of it, and nobody really cares. It should be like bigger news. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know.
Bigger news? How can it be in the news when it's the employees of the news that are doing?
Is there nobody really wanting to fight the urge of molesting someone else because they got molested? I mean, is there no urge? Is there no natural human instinct to go against that?
There is, but a person who goes through something traumatic needs to heal before that's possible. it's the process of healing that allows you to keep your dignity.
So you can see though, 1,000, 1,500, 951, 2,000, 4,500, whatever. Now let's go and take a look at Adam Kokesh. He has 257,000 subscribers. Let's take a look at his videos. Oh, 398 views, 414.
See what I said though? All of his videos are like an hour and a half at least. A lot of people don't really like that format.
518. This guy, he's got less views than me. He's
I've got more views than all you guys. I don't promote my channel.
Well, I know I'm the only one promoting your channel. You guys got more views than us. What the hell? And so look at this guy, 400 views. He has a fucking 250,000, more than a 250,000 subs. He's got 400 views. That is the definition. Just so you guys don't think I'm like I'm making stuff up. This is go over to Adam Kokesh's channel. Give him a like, share, subscribe. I really love the editing of this. So we're gonna demand the truth playlist. Only one video. We're gonna try to get some more here, but let's check it out. It's pretty dope.
Mike.
This must be Rhode Island with their get up.
That's a good one.
Interesting topics. And this, I don't know. I don't like that at all. Anytime, like, introducing genetically modified species, when you don't really need to, like mosquitoes aren't killing a lot of people, especially in America. Would not consider it that big a threat for the potential outcomes. Like, we know what invasive species do, or foreign species that are introduced, like the Asian ladybug where I live, that decided to go to the cities. And so actually that's one thing, species who aren't indigenous often flock to cities. So great. And did it say that they were still capable of carrying those diseases? Strange business.
Sunrise in Hawija and the Iraqi Federal Police head out on patrol.